Hello, Junior 3, how are you? Hope you're all doing great. Today we're going to revise the grammar revision in your revision booklet. Let's start. The first question you have is underline the mistake and correct it. The first thing you do is that you read the sentence first and look for the mistake and then underline it and correct it. Here in the PowerPoint presentation, the mistake is already underlined, but in your sheet, the underlined part is not found. You're going to have to answer it yourself. Let's start with number 1. Tom doesn't want to clean his room daily. Let's read. Daily. What does the word daily means? Daily means something that you do every day. So, every day or daily, do you think it belongs to the present continuous or the past simple or the present simple tense? Excellent. It's the present simple tense. Okay. So, let's look here for the mistake. Tom doesn't is correct because does comes with singular pronouns like he or she or it. Wants. The mistake here is in wants. Why? Because we said that any verb that comes after the helping verb do or does has to be in the infinitive form or the base form. We cannot add any endings to the verb. So any verb that comes after does has to be in the infinitive form. So the correct answer should be want. Number 2, stop. You talk too much with your friends. Again, look at the keyword. Do you have a keyword here? Yes, it's stop. So stop belongs to the present continuous tense. Remember how we correct the verb in the present continuous tense? We have to follow the butterfly steps. Am is are, verb, ing. Let's look at the verb here. The verb is talk. Does it follow the butterfly steps here? Nope. So the correct answer should be you are talking too much. So here we added a verb to be are because you have the pronoun you, and we added ing at the end of the verb. Number 3, the boys play football in the yard yesterday. Where is the keyword here? Excellent. It's yesterday, and it belongs to the past simple tense. Super. Okay, so let's look at the verb here, play. Is play here in the past simple? No, because it doesn't have the endings of the past simple tense. So, which ending are we going to put here? We're going to use the ed ending. Why? Because the verb here, we said that any verb that ends with y and the letter before it is a vowel, we put the ed ending. Number 4. Tom flied a kite 3 days ago. Again, the keyword you have here is ago. It belongs to the past simple tense. Let's look at the verb. Flied. Flied is which verb? It's the verb fly. And we said that fly is one of the irregular verbs. So we cannot add the simple endings of the past simple, d or ed or ied. So the verb fly in the past simple is flew. So we cannot add ied because it's not a regular verb, it's an irregular verb. Number 5, what did she usually buy? Do you have a keyword here? Yes, it's usually. Usually belongs to the present simple tense. So which helping verb comes or do we use in the present simple? We have two helping verbs, do or does. Let's look at the pronoun you have. She. She takes do or does. Excellent, it does. So the answer should be what does she usually buy? Number 5, look. Bill is catch a colorful butterfly. Again, the keyword here is look. Let's look at the verb. Why? Because here we said look belongs to the present continuous tense and the verb has to follow the butterfly steps. Let's see. The verb followed the 3 steps of the butterfly? No. Why? Because here you have is, which is verb to be, and catch, which is a verb, but there is a missing step in the butterfly steps. What is it? Is the ing form. So it should be catching. 7. My friend and I usually talk in Number 7. My friend and I usually talk in night. Remember in the prepositions lesson we said that night belongs to the specific time of the day. So we said if we're going to talk about a specific time of the day, we have to use preposition at. So in here is incorrect. You should answer or use the preposition at. Number 7, number 8. I visited Italy last year. Huh. Keywords, keywords. Yes, it's last. Last here belongs to which tense? It's the past simple tense. Okay, let's have a look at the verb. Is the verb here in the past simple tense? No. So you have to add the endings ed or d or ied. Here we're going to add the ed ending. So it's going to be I visited Italy last year. Number 9, my cat never drink juice. Keywords again. Yes, it's never, and never belongs to the present simple tense. Okay, the verb drink, is it in the present simple tense? No. Why? Because it's missing an ending. My cat never drinks juice. Number 10, Sally loved to buy sweets every day. Keywords. Every, very good. Every belongs to the present simple tense. Again, the verb here is not written in the present simple. It has a missing ending. Okay, so it should be Sally loves. We're going to add s at the end of the verb. 11. In Christmas, we decorate the trees. We said that Christmas it's a specific time in the year. Okay, it's a specific time of the year. It's found in which month? It's in December. Okay, so because it's something specific, we have to use which preposition? At. At Christmas. Very good. Number 12, Lily is opening the can now. Keywords, now. Now is or belongs to the present continuous tense. So let's check the verb. Opening. Okay, it's following the butterfly steps. You have verb to be, you have the ing, and the verb, but something is wrong. What's wrong in here? What's wrong in the verb? Yes, it's the doubling of the last letter. In the verb open, we cannot double the last letter. So it should be opening with one and only. 13. They doesn't use the calculator at school. They doesn't use. Remember we said the helping verbs do or does. Do comes with I, you, we, they. So here the mistake is doesn't because you have the pronoun they. So the answer should be don't. 14. Look, Molly is dancing well. Again, look is a keyword for belongs to the present continuous. So let's have a look at the verb. Following the ing butterfly, yes, you have the verb, you have the ing, perfect. Is it perfect? No, because the verb here is ending with e. They did not cross the e at the end of the verb. So the answer should be Molly is dancing without the e. I always wakes up early. Wakes up early. Always. Keywords. Always, yes, it's a present simple keyword. So wakes here is a mistake. Why? Because of the pronoun I. With I, they, you, and we do not add any endings to the verb. Okay, so the answer should be wake. 16. This turtle is moving slow. Slow. Remember the adverb lesson? We said that we use adverbs to describe the action of the verb. We do not use it to describe the adjective. We do not use it to describe the noun. We use it to describe the verb, the action of the verb. So here, this turtle is moving slow. Slow here is describing the turtle, or is it describing the move? The turtle is moving slow. Here, remember the lesson of the adverbs? We said that adverbs, we use them to describe the action of the verb, not the noun. We use adjectives to describe the nouns and the adverbs to describe the verbs, the action itself. So here the turtle is moving slow. Slow here, is it describing the turtle, or is it describing the movement of the turtle, the action that the turtle is making? Yes, it's describing the action. So this is why we have to change this adjective into an adverb. How do we do this? By adding ly at the end of the adjective. So it's going to be slowly. My best friend birthday is in July. He wants here me to use the possessive case, the apostrophe s. The word birthday here, this birthday that is in July, it belongs to my best friend. So this is why we have to put the apostrophe s after the word friend. And we use the apostrophe s with the singular, regular nouns. Singular, regular nouns. I have to use the apostrophe s. Do she buy a new bag last year? Do you have a keyword here? Yes, it's last. It belongs to the past simple tense. So which helping verb do we use in the past simple tense? Did. So the mistake here is do. We have to change it into did. She rarely studies French. Do you have here a keyword? Yep, it's rarely. Rarely belongs to the present simple tense. So we have to change the verb into the present simple. But first we have to look at the pronoun we have. We have the pronoun she. So the word or the verb study, we have to put an ending at the end of the verb. So let's look at the ending of the verb here. It's y, and the letter before it is a consonant. We said if we have a verb that ends with y and the letter before it is a consonant, we have to cross the y and add ies. So the answer should be studies. Be careful, they are fixing the computer. Be careful here is a keyword that belongs to the present continuous tense. So we have to check the verb. They are fixing the computer. We have verb to be, we have the verb, we have the ing, but the problem is with the doubling because not all verbs can be doubled. We have some naughty verbs that do not follow the rule of doubling the last letter if it's a CVC case. So in this case, the word or the verb fixed will be fixing without the extra x. Do as shown between brackets. Dory always forget. He wants you to correct the verb. So we have here a keyword always, so it belongs to the present simple. So the verb here should be forgets. Dory always forgets. I am watering the plants now. Change into negative. Negative means not. Where am I going to put the not in the sentence here? I have to put it after verb to be. So the answer should be I am not watering the plants now. My family buys new clothes Christmas. Use a preposition. We said that the word Christmas is a specific time of the year. So with specific times, we use preposition at. My sister visits our grandparents these days. Correct. These days here, it's a keyword that belongs to the present continuous tense. So we have to change the verb into the ing form following the butterfly steps. My sister takes which verb to be? It takes is. So it's going to be my sister is visit plus the ing will be visiting our grandparents these days. Look, the rabbit run fast. Correct the verb between brackets. Again, look here is a keyword that belongs to the present continuous tense. So it's going to be the rabbit and then verb to be is. Remember the butterfly steps. Verb to be is. we're going to write the verb run. But run here is a CVC. So what do? We double the last letter. So it's going to be run with double N and then the ING. So the rabbit is running fast. Number 9, Sam is happy than Ben. Correct the adjective. This is here a comparative form. How did I know it's a comparative form? Because he is comparing between two things or two people. How can I know if it's an equal comparison or an unequal comparison? We have to look at the sentence. We have the word than, and we said than means that this comparison is not equal. So we have to use the ER plus than rule. Here, the adjective you have is happy. Happy ends with Y, so when you're going to change it or correct the adjective in the comparative form, we have to cross the Y and add IER. Okay. Number 10, the fans of the team are cheering loud. Correct the adjective. Again, here, the adjective describes the action of the verb, not the noun. So you have to change it into an adverb. So the fans of the team are cheering loudly. Number 11, have you got extra pen? He wants you to add some or any. We said that we used any with questions and negative sentences. Some comes with what? The normal sentences, the sentence that do not have a negative or a question, except for or except when the sentence starts with would or could. If the sentence starts or the question starts with would or could, we use some. But any other question, you use any. So again, any comes with all negative sentences and all questions. Some comes with normal sentences and questions that only start with would or could. This is the only case that we use some in. So here, this is a question. Have you got extra pen? So we're going to use any and not some. Number 12. Would you like tea? Again, add some or any. Remember, we said that we add some when the sentence or the question starts with would or could. So here we cannot use any, even though it's a question, but we do not use any. We use some because it starts with would. So would you like some tea? 13. I didn't buy presents for Christmas. Add some, any. Again, we said that any comes with negative and question sentences only. Okay, so here this is a negative sentence. Why? Because we have not here. So here I have to use any. Number 14. Give me sweets, please. Add some, any. Do you have here a negative sentence? You have not? No. Is it a question? No. So it's a normal sentence, so you're going to use some. The photo of the child is fantastic. Change into plural. Okay? The last one, the last question, you have I mustn't eating in bed. We remember we said that verbs that come after must have to be in the infinitive form. We cannot add verbs ending with anything after must. So the mistake here is eating because we have mustn't. So the answer should be eat only. We have to cross the ing because we have must.